Okay. Now let's go ahead and let me show you people the type of people that these Texas polygraph examiners are. Okay. And I say this because this is their go-to when somebody tries to expose wrongdoings in the polygraph industry here in Texas. This is their go-to reaction. Okay. And if you're already looking at the pictures, you kind of already see where we're going here, don't you? Okay. But let's talk about it. And also, yes, I am kind of worried about my safety knowing this is their go-to. Now, I've taken some measures to assure my security, and I certainly hope that, cooler heads prevail. I also kind of hope that a lot of these people are going to sit there and say, you know what? That's not a good look. We're sorry, Joe. Because that's really all I wanted in the first place in regard to all this, is an apology. Instead, what I got was an ethics committee complaint where Bill Parker, the principal of behavioral measures, said I was lying about all this and I had no evidence of any of this at all. Well, we're going to go over that, Bill. We're going to go over that in probably the next video. And how I'm going to completely expose you as a lying son of a bitch is I'm going to use this right here, the timestamps. Now, you could go ahead and be proactive here and, my phone number's never been a secret. You could go ahead and do the right thing and be proactive. But you see, none of them are going to do that. Okay? And for those who forgot my phone number, it's 214-499-7622. Okay? Never made it a big secret. It's out there. Okay? So, everybody could be proactive and just say, you know what, Joe, before you go ahead and you continue this, we're sorry. It happened. It's a bad look. We should have done something about it. So let's go ahead and give it a try. I don't think it's going to happen. So this is not a matter of me getting the apology I think I deserve. This is a matter of exposing them, their methods, and the idea that they are going to lie to convince you that none of this ever happened. But let's go over it. Let's see here. Let's go over the highlighted sections. Oh, there's a rumor that your wife likes chocolate mixed with nuts. Is there any truth to that? Now, context. My wife at the time was went to a law school down in Houston, Texas. I guess has a lot of black law students. So, you put 1 plus 1 together, okay? Now, on this last one where it says, your wife, there's a rumor that your wife likes chocolate mixed with nuts. What's a little misogyny mixed with racism amongst friends, right? True about the chocolate, huh? What a classy guy he was. Enjoy those sweet kisses, and someone can always ask you how their dick tastes. Smiley face. We're just going to put that aside here because it's going to be relevant in a second. And this last one, hey, chocolate lover, you must have been taking your meds as requested again. You need to be aware of your surroundings. You've jumped into a friendly LZ but started firing, now it is on. Oh, and how do those chocolate nuts taste? Now, I informed a lie guy too that I was going to find out who he was. And this was his response. I use an anonymous communication system. My IP will be different almost every time, showing you different locations if you're even able to track it. Okay? And, you can see he's misspelling things to go ahead and try to throw me off. And what an idiot. Okay? Well, here's the subpoena. Because Judge Evans had a little bit of problem with that last one. Okay? Which we'll get into in a minute. Now, in the subpoena, there is some blackouts here. And basically what's happened there is that Charles, and by the way, here it is, Charles Spiegel. There's the identifier. Charles Spiegel was dating a nurse that worked for a home health care system. And that's what those blackouts are, is the home health care system and the phone number of it. And I think it's it would be remarkably unfair if I went ahead and posted that. Okay. Because I believe that those people were innocent third parties after talking to them. But here's the money shot. Right there. That is behavioral measures address. Now, before we asked for the subpoena, Judge Evans got everybody together and asked them all, are any of you people involved with this? Does anybody know anything? They all denied it. The Texas Association of Polygraph Examiners denied it. At the time, Charles Spiegel was an officer of the Texas Association of Polygraph Examiners. Behavioral measures denied it. Okay? And, well, it's all right here. Okay? And I have a very long memory. And I keep everything. Everything is coming out. Everything. The discovery, the videos of the depositions, everything is coming out. Because I'm going to spend the last days of my life exposing you people.